What's up, guys? Here's another vlog. I'm sorry it's taking so long. I seem to be saying this all the time, but I've actually got good reason as to why it's been taking so long, you know? As some of you know, right after Pens, almost right after Pens, I went for a break to Vegas, to kind of unwind, you know? It's good to take a break after a long period of training, so like when you come back, you're fresh, you're focused, you really want to train, you really want to be there. And at the same time, when I came back from Vegas, I moved to a new place closer to AOJ. So instead of taking like 10-15 minutes to cycle there, I'm currently only taking 3 to 5 minutes. So, you know, it saves me a whole bunch of time, saves me a lot of energy. It's nearer to all the food I want to eat, nearer to shopping mall, shopping center. So it's a great move. Rent is cheaper, you know. Yeah, so I'm finding it good over here, and we only recently just got the internet up and running. So yeah, so that's why it's taking me quite a while to upload the videos. I'm currently in my third week back at training now. I just started lifting weights again this week. I think I should have started a little bit earlier, but you know, I'll make up for it. I'll just keep training hard. So yeah, my Pan American experience, man, is actually a really good one. Sorry, I'm just looking at like all the notes I've written down for this vlog. My experience for the Pan Americans is like it's the most organized competition I've ever been to in my life. Like, you know, it's the first IBJJF comp I've ever been in, and it's so well ran. Like they basically break it down in a way that you know, like down to the minute what time you're actually gonna fight. So, you know, you don't have to be in the bullpen the whole time. Like, you know, when I was at the Pan Pacific Championships, I had to wait in the bullpen for like 2 hours sometimes because I would not know when I was fighting, you know. And for the Pan Americans, they had like screens, like each screen like would tell which mat was fighting and at what time. So that was really helpful, you know. I could walk away, I could go to the toilet, I wouldn't have to stress out. So that was really cool. So I guess that's what a big tournament is gonna be like, you know. It's just really organized compared to any other competition that I've been for. Pan Pacs, New Zealand champs, gi or no gi, you know. So it's really good. You know how long your breaks are. You know whether you can go and talk to your friends and unwind instead of like having to stress out about like what time you're fighting next. Because you know, like all these little things, like even though it sounds really minor, but when you're competing, like your mind is racing, man. It's really mentally exhausting. When it becomes mentally exhausting, what's gonna happen is that it's gonna affect you like really mentally as well. I mean physically as well. You're gonna get more tired, because well, at the same time, you don't know like whether you should like try to stay warm within like that time that you're in the bullpen. But when you know exactly when you're fighting, you can like go back like 15 minutes before and then like start warming up again, you know. So it's a lot better like that. How I felt leading up to the competition, in all honesty, like I was actually a little bit burnt out. Like I think maybe like 2 to 3 weeks before the competition, like cause like all I was doing literally is eating, training, sleeping, eating, training, sleeping. I repeated that like throughout every day, except for maybe the weekends. I did take a break, but I was a little bit burnt out because I've pretty much been doing that for like maybe 3 months straight. So that was pretty long. So I was a little bit burnt out. Like when I went to training, I wasn't like 100% there, even though Pan Americans were so close. Like when I was there, like I didn't really feel like I wanted to be there just because I'd been training so much constantly, like that many hours, you know. But I still enjoy it. I still loved it. But like I did resent training to a certain extent a little bit. So you know, like even though you love something, like say I love jujitsu so much, you know, but I guess like even too much of something good, it can cause you to resent it a little bit. So in a way, like going to Vegas and taking a short break, while my Canadian friend Ryan, he came over to Costa Mesa just to take a look around and explore as well. And then we chilled out. I was only training like once or twice a day when he was here for that week. So it was a good break, you know, because I got to explore Newport Beach. I got to explore Costa Mesa. I went around to Santa Ana. It was a good break. Like it's gonna basically when you train that much, it's good to take a break because as I was saying earlier, it's just gonna want you to train even more after you've taken that break. So I really enjoyed myself. I got to know a little bit more about my city. I got to hang out with people more, even during the weekday instead of just the weekends. You know, it was really good. Yeah, and my matches, you know, the first two I managed to win by triangle, and I think a triangle armbar. Even I can't really remember. The third match I lost. Losing is disappointing. Like I admit. Like I mean, obviously, that's needless to say. But I think the thing like that I'm most disappointed in is that not so much that I lost, but rather I lost to someone to whom I believe that I'm better than. So, I basically didn't. I did do the best that I can, but I think what my problem was that I took too long to make my move. You obviously can't go like 100% the whole 6 minutes throughout the round, so you're gonna have to plan your time. And I think I took way too long, and the time I started trying to make my move, my opponent was like, okay, I'm up on points. I'm just gonna like stay and defend and like not do a whole bunch of things. So it is obviously my fault, but I believe that I was better, but I just made a big strategic mistake. I gave up too much time. So it's something I learned from experience, obviously. The next competition that I'm gonna do is the Las Vegas Open. It's in about, let me check. It's on the May the 3rd, so I've got 2.5 weeks more to cut weight. I'm currently about 10 pounds over. I think that's like 4.2 kilos or something like that. Because my gi is so heavy, it's like 2.5 kilograms including the belt. That's about 5 pounds. No, that's more than 5 pounds, sorry. So yeah, I'm just like preparing for that. I started weight training. Instead of like, I've added cleans into my workout routine because I think it's an excellent way to increase my explosiveness. So like if I want to pass the guard, it's gonna help me be really explosive. Say like with a leg drag, like a single arm leg drag, bam! I just need really quick explosive movement, and that's gonna help me a lot. And the competition after the Las Vegas Open is the World Championships, and that's I think it's like the last week of May, so it's like maybe 3 weeks out from the Las Vegas Open. Las Vegas Open, obviously, I'm gonna be like staying in Vegas for one night just to party a little bit and chill out. I'm not gonna be drinking because like I don't drink like before competitions, a month at least before competitions. So I've been sober for a while. I mean, like I'm sober most of the time anyway. Like I'll make it sound like I drink a lot. Yeah, so I'm back at training. I'm really enjoying myself. I've got like some pretty big plans as to what I'm gonna do like after this month and a half because I have to leave America. Unfortunately, I have to leave AOJ. I'm really sad because like the training here is so good. I really can't imagine it getting any better anywhere else in the world, even at like another top gym, say like Cobrinha's. Cobrinha's a great competitor, but I highly doubt like the program that they have is as good as AOJ. I'm talking too fast, sorry. So yeah. I've got some pretty big plans. I'm planning at the moment to visit about 5 to 6 different cities after my month and a half left over here. So once I've confirmed everything, I'll let you guys know what's happening. Okay, I might as well just say this now. I'm going to be in Singapore for about a month, in between Singapore and Malaysia for about a month, in June to the end of June, yeah. So from June to early July, say. And then yeah, so that's my only confirmed plan so far. So right after Worlds, I'm heading to Singapore because there's a Singapore Championships, and I've been wanting to compete in Singapore for a long time because that's where I started jiu-jitsu. A lot of my friends in Singapore are still doing jiu-jitsu from when I started, and I just want to know like where I stand in the Singapore scene now. So it'll be quite exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm obviously hoping to win, just like I'm hoping to win the Las Vegas Open and the World Championships. I'll see how things go, but yeah, that's about it for now. I hope you guys enjoy these vlogs. If you got anything you want to know, like about anything, like the training or like whatever, like just let me know and I'll give you guys a shout. Of course, see ya.